have that percentages.
It will go out much quicker than it ever comes out.
Well,
I
right.
do have a copy of the appropriations if you want anybody to look at it or whatever.
Great. We'll go ahead and call the meeting to order. If we could get a roll call, please.
Allen? Yes. Miller?
Yep.
Shevitz?
Yes.
Minders?
Yes.
Reuter?
Yes.
Manthe?
Everyone?
Mhm.
All right, if we could please rise. Pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
President's remarks, I sent you guys all an email. We did not get the bypass funds for the Main Street water project. I haven't heard back from Fairgram yet. They want to have a meeting with me, Perry. I put Bodie on it. Kyle's going to come as well, see what our options are, and we'll bring it to the board hopefully in July. We anticipate this somewhat, so we do have some plans in place, and we'll see if that works or what Fairgram has in mind, and we'll go from there. Should have some more information then. I did instruct Kip to file a suit against one of the buildings. I don't think it's been filed yet.
All here for you to sign.
Perfect. So we are going to be filing against one of the buildings. That'll be the, what is it, Badger Street? Is that what it's?
Right.
The Badger Street location. I have been in communication with the person here on Market, see if we can work something out before filing suit, but we will be filing suit on one of those matters at least. And I think that's all I have for the comments section. Any trustee comments for anything on the agenda?
There's a possible buyer for the hardware store.
Okay, great.
Yeah, Chris, my stepson,
Okay,
was thinking about it.
Great.
Hard, yeah.
and that's what I had hoped to talk to the gentleman who owns it about. The big thing is that building will still be in bad shape, so it either needs to be demolished or the foundation needs to be fixed. The big thing with the inspection that Fairgram did on that building, it was only outside. The lawsuit would allow us to go inside and inspect it, which we'll do on the other house as well. It may be that building is unsavable. That's the assumption that we're working under because that's what Fairgram thinks. And I believe Bodie's observations over the last few years, it actually leaks water out of the basement. Is that correct on the sidewalk?
Water's off now.
Okay, but it used to be. It used
Yeah,
to
during
be.
the winter, yeah, the pipes would freeze.
So just keep that in mind. Would love to see it go somewhere and be fixed or demolished, but we're running under the assumption that it is unfixable. All right.
For the record, he paid $24,000 for that building.
Yeah, that's Steve.
Yep. Yeah, he hasn't got inside yet, so.
No public comments tonight. Consent agenda. If you had a chance to view it or any questions.
I move we pass the consent agenda.
First by Reuter,
Second.
second by Minders. Roll call.
Allen?
Yes.
Miller?
Yep.
Shevitz?
Yes.
Minders?
Yes.
Reuter?
Yes.
All right, reports. Bodie, zoning.
Zoning, I mean, it's normal. Obviously, the website is helping out a lot because I can just field it right to the website. If anyone has permits, just go on villageshannon.com. Village maintenance, we were doing patch, just mowing, obviously it slowed down. Safety, everyone's safe. Ordinance enforcement, we did have to write some violations. Some people are obviously taking care of their problems, but they have 60 days to either pay it off or we'll file suit. So,
Very good. Did you have any warnings this month?
I believe 7.
All right.
Did the 2 Badger Street or 2 East Badger do anything to abate that over there?
Not yet, no. I did write a violation for that one too. I sent that personally.
And I know I sent one to the property owner.
All right, very good. Thanks, Bodie. Perry?
Not a whole lot. The annual drinking water report went out. If you guys all saw it on your water bills, hopefully. So that's posted on the website. Otherwise, we've been using a lot of water. I don't know if it's just people watering their yards or what. But we're about double the water usage right now. So if you guys see any water on the ground anywhere, let us know, please.
Double the
But-
water compared to last May or a month over?
Just in general.
Okay.
So if you, it kind of seems like it's just a lot of water usage because it kind of catches back up in the middle of the night and evens itself out a little bit, but then it runs a lot during the day. So I think it's just a lot of water usage.
Yeah, swimming pools.
Swimming pools, lawns, sprinklers, kids.
All right, thanks, Perry. Perry also did a 3-minute video that's on our YouTube channel for anyone who wants to watch it for the CCR.
Water Wednesday.
Did we do it? We did do it on a Wednesday.
We did do it
I
on
don't know
Wednesday.
if
It wasn't
we
posted
posted
on
it
a
on
Wednesday,
Wednesday.
but we did do it on a Wednesday.
Precursor to a Water Wednesday.
All right,
You can hate me later.
all right. Celebrate American 250. I wanted to get an update on the monument. We did get a bench ordered, right? Cody? The actual monument itself, whatever we'd like to do, is not going to be coming in time for 4th of July. So I'm getting some quotes, some ideas. Steve, before the meeting, brought up that he found a gazebo that we could put up. Right, Steve? You want to talk about that?
Yeah, it's all aluminum. Looks in really good shape,
And then we could.
and it's free.
That's good.
Yep.
Um,
It would just need a cement pad on each leg to anchor it, so that's all it is.
That'd go where?
Thought maybe over the monument, maybe, perhaps.
yeah, why don't you send it to me? Like I said, we're in no rush now because it's probably going to be September before we get the monument up. So let's take a look at the gazebo, see if it makes sense. We can then put a plaque or a monument inside of it. If that doesn't work out, then we'll continue to do the plaque or monument we talked about last time. And if anyone else has any ideas or stumbles across something, let us know. Like I said, we got some time now, but the bench is ordered. The July 3rd event, I reached out to some vendors. I also reached out to, or Miles did as well, some activities. After the last meeting, I don't know if I was supposed to do all this. I didn't get a vote to actually pay for anything, so nothing's been done. The big thing is a lot of vendors are either booked or not interested on July 3rd. So just coordinating this within a month or 45 days may not be feasible, but it might be something to think about for next year. More than 45 days out. I think that July 3rd event, I think it swelled our town by double the size at least, and seems like an opportunity there. So unless anyone wants to really go for it this year, I suggest we just wait for next year on increasing that.
You're still planning on having your bouncy houses, correct?
I did not, because I didn't have the money to sign the contract for it. I didn't have any vote.
Oh,
So the work we did do, $2,000 for, I don't know, I think it was like 5 big bouncy houses, like the ones I had down here at Labor Day for the evening, a petting zoo for a few hours, porta potties. And I had reached out to some vendors, but again, I didn't know if we were going to try to incentivize them to come on short notice and things like that. But for the porta potties, the petting zoo, and the bouncy houses, it would have been about $3,100 on the village's end for the night. And then if we want to do any incentives, last I knew that was all still available. It's just getting vendors here.
so you could still get the bouncy houses?
Last I know, I haven't,
I say they were under the understanding we were doing the bouncy houses, so that's what I thought.
the Lions Club?
Yeah.
And that's something we could easily do. I mean, we don't have to go all out either. We could do something smaller like that. But as of right now, there's nothing above and beyond.
That would give a lot of the kids something to do for a couple hours.
I will also note, I reached out to the sheriff, the auxiliary, and the sheriff's department will be here on July 3rd, regardless of what we do tonight. So we will have people here for that.
Are you looking for a motion?
Or discussion.
Bouncy houses would be a good deal, I think.
Bouncy houses, porta potties, petting zoo. You want me to do all of that?
If you can get a petting, I don't know how well the petting zoo is gonna go with that many people. I don't know if that's too many people or what, but at least the bouncy houses and the porta potties, there we go. Word porta potty left my head.
Do you want me to try to incentivize some vendors on last minute? Even if only a few show up?
I know we
Or
have,
should we just open it up and say, hey,
I
come
know
on?
we have a cotton candy vendor coming. And there was one other one that did not talk to me that was supposedly coming.
Was there
Right.
still talk of doing the baseball game or kickball or whatever?
That is
Does that just happen organically, whatever?
Kinda,
shows
yeah.
up? Okay, that's not like a planned thing.
not necessary. Well, it depends a lot on how many firemen we have
Yeah,
over the weekend. If everybody runs away from home over the weekend, there's no game.
Yeah.
I would move we do the bouncy houses and the porta potties.
I second that. I think the petting zoo might be too much with.
Sure.
I mean, I like the idea, but
And you
Just with
have to get them
everything else
out of
going
there
on.
before the fireworks.
Well,
And-
and that's something,
That could be
the
fun.
bouncy house guy needs to know, depending on wind direction. They may need to pick up quickly.
Sure.
If the wind direction is dragging fireworks over the bouncy houses,
that
they're
could
not
be
gonna
another
like that.
entertainment.
What's the time frame then for them?
Let me see if I have it in here from Miles.
I need to do a roll call for that. I had a first and a
Oh.
second for it.
Let's see,
I know.
let's get all the
Unless you guys
information
are
first.
adding to it.
This was from 4 to 10, and it was for 1, 2, 5 bouncy houses in total.
Oh,
The staff cost is just putting up and down, so there's no one manning this station. So maybe the Lions can do it, or we just let it free roam, which seems a little,
The Lions aren't gonna have that many people to be able to do that. They're gonna be doing their pork chop.
is this gonna be on the Lions insurance? Did you talk about that? All right, so really, it should be a donation to the Lions Club for you guys to sign this contract then.
What do you mean?
That would make sense if you guys have the insurance coverage and
Because you guys are gonna have the insurance for this, so it really should be you guys signing this contract, not the village.
Well, as long as you're paying for it, they don't care.
I didn't know they was gonna happen. Yeah, it's a donation to Lions and then sign the contract.
All right.
I wonder if servant leadership or anybody would, if there's kids that need community service hours, I don't know. I know it's Friday night or 4th of July. Woo, let me go watch the Bouncy House thing.
Yeah,
At least they're on grass. Labor Day, they're on blacktop.
I mean, me, I'm the parent. I would think that I should be there watching my kid, but
you'd think. There's a lot of people coming from out of town that might not have that
Fair.
mindset, but,
Fair.
Parenting is different now, I'm told.
but,
Anyway,
all right, so we have a motion to clarify the Shannon to donate to the Lions Club for them to sign this contract for the bouncy houses and for Shannon to get porta potties there.
I'll make a motion.
Actually, I think we have a first and second already. We need a roll call. Sorry, Steve. I should clarify.
Allen,
Yes.
Miller,
Yep.
Shevitz.
yes.
Minders,
Yes.
Reuter.
yes. Although being a Lions Club member, I really shouldn't have made that motion, but anyway.
That's all right. All right, and I'll, if we can get some vendors there, great, but it's on short notice. At least this gives the kids something to do.
Have we asked our,
Yes.
thank you,
Busy.
Yep.
thank you.
I think about 3 or 4 of us yesterday.
Yeah.
actually, so.
Yeah. All right, appropriations. Do we have copies for everyone?
I have a copy and Kip has a copy, so we figured we'd pass them down each
All right.
of our.
So as the numbers we talked about last time, 5% across the board for everything else. I will say we will need to pass this or table until after the law enforcement discussion.
this isn't to be passed, this is just kind of for discussion to prove the numbers. So yeah, it might need to change then if you're gonna,
Yeah, we'll have to talk about that.
and I guess
So why-
too, with the grant money not coming through, does that maybe number need to be reduced in the wastewater?
Well, I'd assume for the water, we're still anticipating a project. It might just be through a bank loan or something similar of that nature. That's what I expect anyway.
And we can list either grants or loans on the revenue side to make it look a little less lopsided too. So if you have,
I think that makes sense. So we'll pass out this, and we'll get a copy virtually to all of you as well. We don't need to pass it until next meeting.
right,
And we're going to talk about law enforcement tonight a little bit more. So we'll see if that number has to change or what we want to do there. But there's a copy going around right now, and we'll send out a virtual copy. It needs to be passed next month. If anyone has anything else they want to discuss tonight about it though, now would be the time. But we did discuss it last month. These are just the numbers we talked about.
No, I'm getting a bunch of stuff. Not gonna remember anything.
You can keep looking at that throughout the night if you'd like. Next one, I'd just like to combine the bank accounts for the DARE and the auxiliary. Right now, they're two separate accounts. We can list it as like a law enforcement ancillary account, just for law enforcement projects that don't fit into our appropriations or our budget.
Like a memorial account,
Could be-
like if somebody wants to donate towards it or something,
Sure.
because other than that bankruptcy account, you're over with.
I think we're hoping to keep it to donate to the auxiliary of the county.
Yeah, that's the big thing. I still want to have access to it.
Which we can still do that through the general fund, can we not?
We could. I mean, we could close the account, put it in.
I mean, get rid of the two accounts, it's that much less paperwork we have to do at the bank.
Sure, with the understanding that there's, gonna be donations to,
And I mean, we all know that going forward, if we want to do business with
Well, I
them,
didn't
that's how
know-
it works.
Like you said, you have an auxiliary coming in for fireworks.
right,
Is that something that we,
Which if people donate, they're not gonna want it mixed in with general funds.
yeah.
No, I'm not saying anybody's gonna donate to
Okay.
that. I'm
Oh,
saying
right.
we're donating
Okay.
to
Yeah,
the auxiliary to come for, let's say,
Right.
the 4th of July and Labor Day.
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
Bankrupt the accounts, do the math and
Send it.
simplify your life.
anyway.
That can be done.
Sorry, Mark.
So, so is that, so the donations cover, okay, so we had 2 volunteers come in. We don't get them like a Casey's gift card or something for coming to volunteer?
Generally, I think the practice is just donate to the auxiliary account itself. I think that's the practice for
Okay,
renting out auxiliaries.
okay.
So, yeah, we could combine them, but the idea of just throw them in the general fund and the expectation that there might be some
But I do
miscellaneous
agree
costs.
with that, but if people are gonna want,
Yeah, we can't donate to the general fund. I think that's what Kyle was saying, in
Yeah.
case there was a fund people want to donate to, but I don't know when the last time anyone donated.
Well, I'm thinking of two separate things. I apologize. Nobody's going to donate to the general fund. I completely agree. But
I
To
mean, yeah,
keep
who's donated the last time to that fund? Anybody is?
it was people that they had solicited money from
Okay, got it,
for the DARE program and for the auxiliary.
sure.
Gotcha.
We'd have neither, I don't see us having either in the foreseeable future. I move we close both accounts.
Do we have a second?
I'll second
Where's the money going?
General fund.
And just to keep clear, we're talking about a grand total of,
$4,400, $4,500?
Who was the second?
Minders.
it's not worth the aggravation and paperwork to keep the accounts open.
Allen,
Yes.
Miller,
Yep.
Shevitz,
yes,
Minders,
Yes.
Reader.
Yes.
So the people that are on that need to probably sign to do, is it everybody or just like,
who's on it?
how does that work?
Well, Marcy and Denise, you guys get together, tell us how to close the account, and we'll sign the necessary paperwork.
You're gonna have to take a copy of those minutes and proof next month to do it.
Yeah. So
Well, are you on it?
I am on it,
You can,
at least
Just
that I
be somebody
know
with
of.
authority would have to go in and transfer the money to another account and close it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I
I'll
don't,
look at
to be
it.
quite honest, I don't know if I am on the DARE account, but Denise is on everything. So if it's, Denise can just go and transfer the money.
okay,
So
I will, look at that tomorrow.
I'll send an email to Denise to make sure she is aware.
I'm gonna
And,
send an email to myself,
all right.
because I can't remember my name most
I
days.
feel like on that same track, I should make sure that I'm on all the accounts. I don't know how many I'm actually on versus not, but I don't think I was put on.
You were put on quite a bit of them. I don't know if you're on every single one, but
Isn't that something we should go through when she's going through that tomorrow at the bank? she could go through and check and see who is on where. And then we kind of make it
Have a
all,
list of.
make it all like the same,
Makes sense.
like in one fell swoop of the pen or vote of the group.
I don't know if I know what you're saying. Say that again.
He just wants a list of who is on every single account. We
And-
did redo most of them
Yes.
last year, so it
And then
should
had to
be
redo them in
again.
short order.
Yeah, but then like make sure we have like, it's all the same, if that makes any sense.
It should be almost. I mean, Nicole might not be on every single one, but it'll be a good idea to double check. I'll send an email out to the clerks and to Marcy, and we'll get it done. All right. Law enforcement services in Shannon, I have some updates and some directions, I suppose, different directions I want the board to consider or could be considered. So I think we fall within the exception of C1 for a closed meeting, which would be the employment, compensation, discipline, performance, or dismissal of specific employees of the public body. If others would like to move into executive session regarding law enforcement.
I move we go to executive session.
Again.
What?
First by Mashevitz, second by Allen.
Allen,
Yes.
Miller,
No.
Did I get a second?
Shevitz.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yes.
Minders,
Yes.
Reuter,
Yes.
622.
With the stipulation, everybody on the road stays.
That would be fine. I mean,
We have to stay, you have to stay.
no, Harry, you can leave for the day if you want. You can be-
We have to stay, you have to stay.
If I'm invited to stay, I'll be nosy.
It affects you greatly, so you might as well know.
Do we need to shut the light in the door?
Shut the door. Yeah, good one.
got it.
There we go. All right,
Should-
left executive session at 7:33 PM. No action taken in executive session. Any closing comments from anyone? Motion to adjourn?
Yeah, I have one question. Barring the meeting with Fairley and Graham,
Mm-hmm.
option A is borrow the money, option B is not do the project.
Yep,
So you might as well get ready to borrow some money.
I'll look into that with the bank. We're gonna rate
It's really stupid if we tear up the road after the new road goes in.
Yep, I'll look into rates from,
Or option B, the one
well, yeah, Bodie does have another option as well.
What's
Badger
that?
Street.
on
Yeah.
Badger Street.
Don't deal with the bridge or none of that.
I think I should write it, Joel.
Show it to you. Hell, it was my idea, goofball.
Yeah, see, we talked about it.
No, you didn't show it to me. I showed it to you.
It'll be on the agenda.
You know what we're talking about.
It'll be on the agenda for next meeting, one way or the other, I'm sure. Motions to adjourn? Kyle says yes.
Are we having a special meeting the 16th?
To be determined. So I'll send it out. Any opposed to adjournment?
They can stay.
Just make sure you get the emails from him.
That's no shit.
I got one from Dwayne Pluck 3 days ago. It was a scam.
I hear no objection to adjournment, so we'll close it out at 7:35.
I know it's the middle of the afternoon.